Hey, it's Tim back here. Welcome to this video. And I'm excited today to introduce you to MeetVio. This is MeetVio Evolution. It's a software that Neil Napier's been working on over the last few years, and it's basically a recording software for showing webinars that are recorded. It's a live webinar software if you want to run live webinars to an audience of, say, 10 or more people, 100 people, 200 people. And it's also great for creating meetings where you want to meet with your team, meet with clients, or meet with mastermind group type people who you might be working with. So the way you do this is it's really quite easy. You can go up here to events. You'll be able to see a showcase of all your events. And if you want to create an event, it's just a matter of choosing what type of webinar you want to create. In this case, if I wanted to run a live webinar where I'm actually appearing live, I can enter in the titles here. So we've got a launch coming up very soon called Grow Viral, and I might say Grow Viral Live webinar event. Then we can choose whether we want to start it right now. Obviously, if I want to get people onto the webinar, it's a better idea just to have it scheduled for a time in the future. So it might be in a couple of days. And then I could do it at, say, 6 p.m. and that'll be UTC time. I can use a different time zone if I wanted to. I can then, if I want to upload an image, this will be shown on the event page itself. I can have people being able to randomly register without me knowing who they are, or I can have people, obviously I want to see who these people are, so I'm going to leave that. I can choose whether I want to record the event or not. I can then go and I can choose what type of custom layout I want for my webinar, how it's going to look. I can choose to invite some participants, or I can import a CSV file of up to 100 people if I want to enter this to invite them to the webinar. And I can also, if I want to, decide that I want full chat available. So that means that people will be able to publicly see all of the chat comments. If I want a private chat, that would mean I could chat one-on-one. And if I wanted to remove chat entirely, I could do that. I can also add assistance here, which is useful. And I can also customize my emails that go out before the webinar as well to get people onto it once they've registered. I can then choose whether I want to redirect people after the event's ended to a sales page. I can choose whether I want to redirect people to that sales page or not. And I can also add in video clips if I want to that I can showcase during the webinar itself. Now, once that's done, I create the event. This is my first event that I've created, and it's now going to show on my calendar here as well. So depending on which day I've set it for, it's going to show up on that calendar day for me. Now, if I wanted to, say, for example, create an automated webinar, it's very much the same process, except this time I'm choosing when that automated webinar is going to run: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can choose which times I want that available. I can also as well send out those reminder emails, and essentially that's all that's different. You can upload a video so you're not running live, and then you can jump into chat and you can communicate with those people who have signed up and joined your automated webinar. You can view all of the contacts that have registered for your different webinars within this area here. You can also, if you want to, go into this studio view here where you're actually able to edit your webinar replay before it's posted and sent out to all the people that attended your live webinar. Or if you wanted to actually edit a recorded webinar that you want to showcase as well. You can create a recording within the software as well, and that basically is if you want to create a recorded webinar. And if you want to, you can also create a meeting where you meet with, say, a small group of people on a regular basis or a one-time event. Usually these are regular bases for masterminds. It might be a certain time every single week that you meet up, and that's also available with the software. So this is what the software does. It has API available, so you can actually integrate this with external software. It's a really easy software to use. It's very simple in terms of how it operates, and you'll be able to use this software in your business to start off with. It also has a screen capture plugin, so you can actually do screen capture with this software, and it also has a settings portal here where you'll be able to add all of your different accounts, buttons, customize buttons for your webinars, add video clips, integrate with autoresponders, add tracking codes, and also decide who your email provider is going to be and how that works. So very complete software for a one-time cost of just $77. Once you've created your webinar, just send out this link right here. You'll literally be able to post this out to anyone at that time, and that's going to load that webinar. And this is what the webinar looks like when people attend. So you can see here we've got camera view, see when the event starts. You can see also if I wanted to start this webinar right now, I can start this webinar right now. And this is how this whole experience looks once you actually kickstart one of these webinars. It'll say allow your video. It'll want access to my camera, and obviously, so then it'll be able to show me on camera. I can choose whether I want to show myself like this. If I wanted to disable my camera, I could do that as well. If I wanted to show my screen, I can do that as well. I need to install the extension in order to do that, as I showed you before. And when I'm ready to end the webinar, I just end it like this. I can end the webinar event. It'll then end that event for everyone. That one-time event will be over. Now, because I started my webinar before the actual event time, it means that it's not going to allow me to end that webinar. But at the end of the webinar, I will be able to view stats. I'll be able to see the chat transcript, and also I'll be able to edit the replay as I want to as well. So that's what the software does. This is how it works. You've seen a full demo of this software in action. Now, if you're looking for a webinar software for a one-time cost, where you can remove yourself from those expensive monthly costs of other software, then this is a software that'll do that job really, really well. Thanks for listening. This is Sam Baker. I'll talk to you soon. See you later.